Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, March 6, 2012. Welcome to the show. I'm Mike Eckford.
And I'm Fiona Forbes, and we have a great show coming up for you today. And you know what? The added bonus is this weekend, we spring forward, people.
How crazy is that?
We've made it to the other side.
Look outside. It's absolutely gorgeous. They're talking about it being, look at the lions.
I know, it's
so
beautiful.
Much snow. This is going to be an epic spring for skiing, I think.
And let's see how many people called in sick for work today. Look around you. Who's absent?
At least a couple of our producers are taking the day off for a little snow fever, I think they got. But this Sunday, because I think it used to be a few years ago, they moved it back to March. It used to be April, mid to late April. Now all of a sudden you get that extra hour in March.
When we need it the most.
It feels like you're done. Like,
well, it makes sense because March 21st is the first day of spring. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's right.
We lose an hour of sleep, which kind of sucks, but for an extra hour of daylight, I would lose a lot more sleep than that because I need some vitamin D.
Sleep is overrated,
Now,
people.
Mikey, you got a new car a couple weeks ago.
I am driving a new vehicle, and this happened yesterday. So I've driven a minivan for going on probably almost 14 years now. I think I've been driving either a minivan or an SUV.
Yeah.
I haven't had a sports car or anything else. So yesterday, I like to get us snacks. So we're eating good food. I get fruit and nuts and all that kind of stuff. So I park at Urban Fare in Cole Harbour, and I go in.
There it is.
There's my car, and I go in, and I don't plug the meter. I'm like, I'm going to take a chance. I know, I'm going to take a chance.
You can't go rogue like that in this city.
I'm that crazy, people. So I ran into Urban Fare. It's like a 5-minute, shop, 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 come out. Sure enough, there he is, and he's got his thing out, and he's about to give me a ticket. And I was walking towards the car, and he said, "This your car?" And I said, "Actually, yeah, it is." And he's like, and he kind of hums and haws. And I said, "I'll just take the ticket. You don't have to put it on the windshield or anything." And he's like, "No, I'm not going to give you a ticket, but you got to peel out." I'm like, what? And I looked at him, and I was like, really, ticket guy?
Did you?
Yeah, he told me to. So I got in the car.
Wouldn't it be really funny if there were a cop there and you got a ticket?
Yeah, and all I saw in the rearview mirror, I didn't really light them up that much, but I just made him bark a little bit, and all I saw in the rearview mirror was him standing there going, and that was it.
I never get that ticket guy.
It is not as impressive when you're driving a minivan and you try and peel out. It just doesn't.
Nobody would ever ask you to, Mike, though I've seen you try and do it. And last night, of course, was The Bachelor, The Women Tell All.
I missed it because I was watching a sneak peek of The Real Housewives of Vancouver, which we got on DVD.
I'm not sure if we're allowed to talk about that.
I didn't see a non-disclosure. I didn't get any paperwork with it.
Somebody just handed to us. They didn't give us the paperwork.
Exactly. So I didn't sign anything. By the way, we're both seeing it.
Tune in April 4th.
First 2 episodes.
Yep.
Like Jaw?
Yeah, it's going to be good. But The Bachelor Women Tell All was last night, which is basically a big sling fest of insults for all the women that didn't make it to be with Ben, the guy with the bob. And they brought back Courtney for the first time. They brought back one of the 2 finalists. And just in case you've forgotten Courtney, here she is.
Is she a model?
Just like Charlie Sheen.
Winning! Okay, winning! They brought her back. The poor thing had to face how many? 24 women
who
poor thing. Absolutely did not like her.
She was pretty mean all the way through it.
She was very mean. Yeah. And she was a bully. And she was, you know what? When somebody says they're sorry, but I did my best. If anybody says to you, I'm sorry, but not really an apology, so I understand why the other women got mad. It stops being an apology
when the word "but" starts in there.
Absolutely. So, but the funniest thing was I was on Twitter when I was watching, and Jillian Harris, who you've met on our show many times, of course, she was the Bachelorette. She said, did she just say I cared about Ben in the past tense? Oh. And I didn't catch it, but Jilly Bean did. And you know what? I think she blew it. I think we knew.
Oh, another one of my friends noticed at one point, because I didn't watch it, as I said, but she said that I didn't mean to break anyone's, I didn't mean to hurt anybody, I didn't mean to hurt Ben. Oh, so obviously she doesn't end up with
and then the conspiracy theories roll in.
She's throwing them off.
Are we just being fools?
Misdirection.
But you know what?
Oldest trick in the book.
It'll make me tune in.
I don't even like you. Wait, I like you. That wasn't really a misdirection. That was just creepy and weird.
Yeah, it really was, a little bit. Speaking of creepy and weird, I found this photo on the internet, and because it scared the bejesus out of me, I decided I needed to share it. This is the most frightening thing I have seen in quite some time.
Is that an upside-down Ronald?
Oh, Oh, it sure is. I guess the balloon McDonald's or Ronald deflated, and you know what? If you felt guilty about buying your Big Mac,
wow.
if you turned around and saw that, you'd probably never eat a Big Mac ever again in your life.
That's how I always imagine Stephen King's It. Like
totally, right? Pennywise.
Yeah, that's Pennywise right there.
Totally
that's not
Pennywise.
Ronald anymore. As soon as you flip him upside down, he's Pennywise.
Anyway, every now and then on the internet we find a picture that is like our relationship, and just because that was creepy, I had to give you something cute.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
know, isn't it? It looks like the big dog's going to eat the little one.
Do you think people could hear Chewbacca giving a little bark in there?
Yes, there is a puppy in the office. In case you heard barking, it wasn't him.
We need to check in with Elise from Rock 101, find out what's going on. Elise?
Hey guys, well the time is coming. That is the departure lounge for our very favorite contest, Rock 101's World Tour. It is coming up this Friday, so that means you're running out of time to get on the standby list. But lucky for you, there's 2 chances on the Bro Jake Show. There's also 2 chances with Robin LaRose and 2 chances with Dean Hill in the afternoons to get your name on that standby list. Once you hear a Tom Petty song play, you're gonna have to call, text, or email us. You can email worldtour@rock101.com. Get yourself on that standby list so you can go see Tom Petty in Ireland.
You've got a couple more days to get on the standby list to see Tom Petty, and then we are doing the Departure Lounge this Friday live on Rock 101.
Am I eligible? I really want to go to the show in Ireland.
Nope. But the next one? Oh, I'm not saying that Tom Petty in Ireland isn't unbelievable, because it is, obviously, but the next one is really good,
I just want to go to Ireland
too.
because it's almost St. Patrick's Day. We're going to take a